Solid, established, trusted. CDK Global Heavy Equipment is a leading provider of dealership management solutions for heavy equipment dealerships. With complete DMS integration to all areas of your business, you'll have everything you need to run your business better, now and for the long term. Maximize your dealership with CDK.
This is very early flooding, and none of the farm, the bottom ground was planted even yet. The big problem this year is most times flooding is anticipated and there's preparation made. This time there was no preparation really made at all for the flood, and there's lots of grain was left out in bins and storage, lots of machinery and things. Normally prior to flooding, they go out and they take the motors off the irrigation engines and the motors off the drive systems. None of that got moved at all this year. Flooding is coming more often. There was a flood in '52 and '73 and '93 and 2011 and 2019 now. The John Deere store in Pacific Junction was built out in the floodplain, but they didn't worry because it was 1 in 500 year chance of flood. But it's flooded twice in 8 years.
It's been pretty slow for the last few weeks, so we just try to stay focused and stay caught up on our stuff in our office, paperwork and whatnot, and then also collecting the data. So the farmers have done a little bit of work, so we're trying to get that data into Operations Center so that they can see, the crops that are coming up, how they did, and and then just stay focused for when it does dry up and people get back in the field, because everybody's going to go at once. So
we had new planters that customers hadn't delivered, taken delivery yet this year, and they will not use them. So we got John Deere to extend the warranty another year. In 2011, the planning all got done, and then the flood happened after the planning, and the combines that came in, we got the warranties extended and some terms extended from John Deere on them, which was wise on their part. This is the opposite of a lot of droughts in a lot of part of the countries. Instead of droughts, when there's a lack of moisture, they just flip the switch and the irrigator turns on. But you can't, when the water comes, it's there. When the flood was anticipated and things coming, being the number man I am, the first thing I did is went back and looked at our numbers from 2011. And I looked at 2 years prior and 2 years following the flood. And what I noticed is that aftermarketing business sales were steadily increasing, and there really wasn't any dip at all in 2011. So I'm anticipating the same thing happening this year. What happens is we don't get the business because of planting and harvesting, and our customers lose money, but then we have to move sand off the bottom ground, which contractors come in and do it, and there's lots of expense in moving the sand, so which is income for us, unfortunately.
They'll have to remove that sand before they can plant on it again, and it may be next year before they can plant, or the year after. It just depends. The levees are still open right now, so there's no protection from the river.